Just going to go quickly over everything that I've done so far. So I built that light up there. Okay, it's much the same as my other industrial lighting that I did. I have it mounted on a French pleat at the back. I have shiplapped the entire bathroom, much the same as I did the living room and the dining room and the kitchen. I did some trim, that's like just dollar trim, just 3/4 plywood that's on the wall. I'm just trying to refresh this bathroom so I don't have to spend a lot of money on it. I painted the back of that wall a nice depth cover, like it's a big charcoal color, and a rounded shower curtain. I had to repaint that entire windowsill because this bathroom has a window in it. It's just ridiculous that it's in the shower, but I have to work with it. Now here's the opening for the niche. This is the stainless steel niche that I'm putting in there right now. I have to cut and make the entrance hole for that, and then the niche will go in there. I'll show that at a later date. So my major dilemma here is this counter. So I did the shiplap on the side the other day thinking no problem, I'll just take that countertop off, and I have a nice countertop coming. And unfortunately, I think they've glued down that sink. I did some trim around this mirror. I was going to take that mirror down, but it's actually a cool mirror. It's all mirrored on the inside as well. So I didn't want to get rid of it. And here was the tough part, but basically I cut around it with my multi-tool and jigsaw and got it out, and then it actually lifted out. It was glued to the bottom of it. So I believe that countertop is actually glued on to the top of there. So I have to be really careful to try and get that countertop off so I could use the existing countertop, as I don't want to wreck it. I wanted to show you just how awesome the taps came out using this Mr. Clean erasers. Oh my God, they're fantastic. I am so excited that I didn't have to buy new taps because all I did was just shine them up and they look great. Okay, so everything is fitted and down, and I have got the black underneath there to stop any color coming through. Looks pretty good. Oh, I did miss a spot right there. I'm going to have to put a little bit there. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to double side sticky tape it down, and then it's all finished. I just have to put a little bit of trim here and a little bit of trim at the back there. Put the decal on here, and we should be good. Basically, just in a nutshell, this floor is wood that I cut into 3 different sections or 3 different sizes, and I pieced it together. I covered this with contact paper to make it look like black wood, and then I pieced it together and I put it down in a grid like this. So that was a little time consuming, but it really inexpensive. I mean, $35 I think for the $35 for the contact paper and $15 for a sheet of 1/4 inch plywood, and double-sided sticky tape put it down. That was about it. Some time to cut it, some time to piece it all around. Do you have to go all the way to the end?
Well, yeah, because I got to put another board and everything in here.
Oh, I see. Okay.
It's easier to do the whole thing anyway.
I get it. there is the wall feature that I have. I did a piece of old, I think that's fence board. I think it was like $1 or $2, and then I just put some black piping on there. I made this old feature with old hardware and made like a towel rack out of it. I'm gonna use these as sort of like, you can hang them on and say, hey, whose house code is it and whatnot. So this is the wall feature. That was kind of fun to make. The flooring, it was a big project. I had a lot of videos on that. I mean, it was really inexpensive. It was time consuming, but I think it was well worth it. I did some trim here. Basically, that was just like cheap wood. I think, you know, just some pine wood. I took the groove off of it and painted it white and stuck it on. That's just spray painted the old vents and everything. I tried to do this as very inexpensive as I could. The niche turned out amazing. I can't even tell you how fantastic it is. Now, I understand that it's up over top of the trim there, but I wanted to do that because of the wall, the way it was. It is an exterior wall. I needed a little bit of a angle on it so that water would beat off. So that was the best thing that we could do because of the hole. Originally there was a one of those pipes or one of those grab bars there, and it ripped off all the tile and I had nothing. I didn't want to change the tile, so I didn't really have very many options, so that was what I did. I painted up top here. I know maybe it's hard to see, but that's black satin paint, and I put a new shower head on there. I have the round head shower curtain, and I just used this. That was actually an old belt I used to hold the back. That I thought that was kind of cool. I did everything shiplap in here. I thought that was pretty nice. Up top here, I made that lighting. That wood up top was like $5, and then I had some leftover cages from another project, and I needed to have it up higher than where the box was, so I made that little extra piece there. Housed the stuff in behind. And then I did some trim up top. The countertop, you saw how I did that. That was a countertop that I had made. I put some shiplap on the side here. And I got some IKEA poles, and I just put some extra wood there to make it look a little bit more shaker style. And those were great big holes in there, so I just used some trim wood and build it up to make it look nice. And then that's about it. So all in all, cost was, I used basically scrap wood for everything. I used old stuff that I had. Basically, I used up everything that I did. I didn't really actually had to spend very much money. The biggest thing that I spent money on was that niche, and that niche was about $150. I had a cool stencil put on the tub, and then for the trim around the toilet is this really cool wood, or sorry, this really cool plastic that you just shape, and I put it around the toilet. It looks good. I also put it around the outsides of the tub, and I put it on the bottom part of the tub before I put that wood down, and that was about it. That feature there, maybe $7 worth of wood, $3 for those old farm handles, and black pipe. Well, I mean, that's inexpensive. So all in all, I think it was pretty good. I love the project.